Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jack who dreamed of becoming a great musician. He loved playing the guitar and would spend hours practicing every day. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't seem to make any progress. He was frustrated and discouraged, and began to think that maybe he was just not talented enough. One day, Jack met an old man who was also a musician. The old man saw the disappointment in Jack's eyes and asked him what was wrong. Jack poured out his heart, telling the old man how he had been practicing for years but still couldn't play the way he wanted to. The old man listened patiently, then smiled and said, "Son, let me tell you a story. There was once a farmer who wanted to grow the biggest and most beautiful pumpkins in the world. He tried everything, but no matter how hard he worked, his pumpkins never grew bigger than the ones in his neighbor's garden. One day, he went to a wise old gardener and asked for advice. The gardener told him that the secret to growing big pumpkins was not to focus on the pumpkins themselves, but on the soil. He said that if the soil was rich and healthy, the pumpkins would grow big and strong all by themselves. Jack listened intently, not quite sure how this related to his guitar playing. The old man continued, "You see, Jack, the same is true for your music. Don't focus on how good you are or how fast you're progressing. Focus on the process, on making your soil rich and healthy. Practice every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Learn from your mistakes and keep trying. Surround yourself with other musicians who will encourage and inspire you. And most importantly, never give up on your dream." Jack felt a weight lifted off his shoulders as he realized that he had been so focused on the end result that he had forgotten to enjoy the journey. From that day on, he practiced with renewed energy and enthusiasm. He sought out other musicians to jam with and took lessons from a local guitar teacher. And slowly but surely, he began to see progress. He still had a long way to go, but he no longer felt discouraged. Years went by, and Jack became one of the most respected musicians in his community. He played in bands, wrote his own music, and even taught guitar to others. But he never forgot the lesson he had learned from the old man. He knew that the key to success was not in the destination, but in the journey itself.